Egg lore. Dream SMP recap. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Director's Commentary Egg Lore Edition, where you will get all of the juicy little tidbits. So, fun fact about this, I may or may not have forgotten, when I sent all the names of the people in the lore, right? I may or may not have forgotten to mention CPK.
His first war, and this happens as well.
I know, and he wasn't in the starting soon screen. I felt so bad about that because I thought that he was, and it really hurt. Mid got a ton of blame for this. By the way, this starting soon screen was made by Mid and Angle. They did a great job. Okay, so right here, this is a little spoiler, a little teaser, if some people saw it. Unintentional teaser, but look, right here, you can actually see, right for a second, in the background, Skeppy flashes.
Oh,
that's
really?
Yeah, that's Skeppy. That was a little Easter egg, kind of teasing. Yeah, foreshadowing, teasing what was going to happen. You know all the promo images that Wiggle drew for all you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of your character? Every single person has a diamond weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Except for me. Okay?
China's actions raising alarms in America.
Good flipping gosh. Basically, everybody had a diamond sword in the promo art. Because obviously Skeppy's made out of diamond. Because obviously in the story, spoiler alert, is Skeppy basically tells everybody to go there. You feel me?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the reason why I put that in. It was a little teaser. Speaking of which, there's a bunch of Easter eggs in one. Okay, we're gonna skip the recap. Here we go, guys. We're getting into the
go down there, no matter the cost.
Can you guys hear it, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
So should we pause and talk about different scenes?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
We'll do that. So regret.
And
I was gonna go with a
peculiar.
Oh, fun little detail here. This previously is not supposed to be here. That was left
What's it
in
called?
error in post. Like it disappears in a little bit, but like I was freaking out for a second. While this was live, I was like, oh no. I was like, I need to put like a bar over it or something.
Or is it like an egg?
Regret. So this is obviously regret.
I've told you for so long. This stupid egg thing is just bringing
I love the
trouble,
little
nothing but
echo
trouble,
theme.
Dad.
It's so easy to make something sound like a memory, like it's coming from far off.
Just a little
Why do
bit
we
this time with the egg.
associate
It was
that?
completely cut out.
It's just a stupid egg,
Not a
Skeppy.
stupid egg.
No, Skeppy, no!
That audio is from
Skeppy!
when I pushed Skeppy into lava. Poor Skeppy.
Really
Got
hit the
roasty
emotion.
toasty.
It's not gonna end here, Quackity! Get him! Retreat, guys, retreat!
Come on.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh,
We need to go for now. We'll have to
happens,
regroup.
man, it happens.
Yeah, it
We
happens.
can't go back to the egg. We need to split up. We need to split up. Here.
Okay.
Just go. Go
No,
for
you
now.
need to
Just
go and watch
don't
it.
let them
The person
catch
in
you.
the chat
Okay?
who
Just
said they
run.
haven't watched
Just
it.
run wherever you can.
Oh
Stay
look,
safe,
Punk,
guys.
there's you.
Okay. Oh, we'll meet up later. I just
So
wanted
this
what-
fuzzy effect, this is an effect I added in post.
I
Hi,
just wanted
Carl.
what I could give
I
me.
flipping hate Carl so much right
I
now.
didn't really want to hurt
You little
anybody.
muffin head.
I don't know. Did I screw up?
You watched it
Get
live?
outta
Thank you.
here.
Wait, what did I say? What?
Oh my goodness.
My man said with a smile on his face, that's from when I killed Skeppy. I'm just pointing that out. Okay. Alright, so this right here was actually one of the last scenes recorded. Even though it's at the beginning of the thing. So this is, we're back at, it's called Big Daddy Island. I didn't, like, this-
Sorry?
that's the name of the island.
Can you
Just
repeat
ignore it.
that?
Just ignore it. We're moving on at this point. So right around here, like Skeppy is inside the house. This is the same place where we ended off the Red Bank. I think it was the Red Banquet. No, it was the Skeppy dying scene. we ended off. Right, that was before
Skippy?
the thing, but
Skippy, look, I know you're not talking to me right now. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. Okay?
I didn't name the island.
I'm sorry
okay?
for everything that happened. I know you said this egg, you said it was evil.
And then right here, the amazing transition.
This part was amazing, man.
Yes.
Yeah, bruh. It looks like a fever dream.
Yes, it's exactly. It's a dream. This part is all like, it's a dream of a memory, right? It's sort of what this part represents. For anyone who's curious about the timeline, so this is a dream, but it's a dream of a memory. Okay. This, by the way, was animated also by Angle and Mid. Go check out my Twitter retweets. You can see I retweeted their tweet about this. So, no, guys, this is a dream, but this did happen, okay? It's a dream of a memory. Yeah, so, like, it's dreaming about something you remember. You follow me? So it's more, you could just say it's a memory.
Yeah, I thought this was a memory.
Yeah, it is a memory.
Dude.
We'll just say it's a memory. So,
Do you think that everyone
what's
will
funny
be able
about
to
this
forgive
memory,
me
right?
for all this stuff
Or
I
this
did?
animation, this was animated like over a year ago.
I'm sure they will.
This scene. Oh, this is great right here.
Is that how long the delays have been going on for?
Yeah, one whole
A
year.
whole year?
I love that right there. I'm sorry, I gotta
Yeah.
play that again.
I'm sure they will.
Thanks, Skippy.
And in case it's not obvious, yes, Skippy kills BadBoyHalo. This is my poor house, mine and Skippy's house, in its horrific state. You guys all griefed it into in memoriam, but it's fine.
Oh.
This intro was made by PDL. This was actually one of the first things, but that's the intro, and then Ready. So we had Revenge, then we had Ready. This is us ready to go.
Is Skeppy coming too?
No, Skippy refused. He actually made me promise never to go near that thing again. But I need to see this through. We need to see this through.
Skippy thing is obviously a hint for later. Obviously. So Skippy didn't want me going down. He was trying to orchestrate the whole thing, but have only everybody else go down. This scene, by the way, is one of the scenes that was the most hype moment.
Claim another victim. We have to protect everyone from this.
So obviously we're getting prepped up. By the way, if any of you want to pause and comment about
Alright,
anything, just let me know.
Good. Did each of you bring an iron helmet?
Yeah, but why are we bringing iron? Shouldn't we bring netherite helmets instead?
The iron helmets are just for the egg room. They'll protect our minds from the egg's influence. We shouldn't need them anywhere else. Remember, when we get there, stick to the plan. We get in, look around for any evidence of
window
what happened to
shots.
Puffy, and then we get out.
I love
We don't
window
want to spend
shots.
any more time in the egg room
Get
than
ready.
we have to. Got
Everybody's favorite
Got
scene.
it? Okay, let's go. Callan, you hold down the fort, okay?
You.
Nice. Good work, Callan. All right,
It's so
let's
cute.
go, guys.
Best scene in the whole thing.
I heard
Right
when you
there.
were filming that scene, Callahan was very difficult on set.
Yeah, Callan was kind of a diva to work with on set. He wanted a jar full of Skittles, but only the orange ones for some reason. I don't know. It was odd. No, I'm just kidding. Callan's great to work with. But okay, this is Sam. Some people were asking who this was in the scene. I thought it was obvious.
Yeah,
This is
me
Sam.
too.
He's doing some prep work. Again, this all foreshadowing for later, right? He's going down. Okay, this is one of my favorite scenes. This is a scene Evan worked on.
Okay,
You can tell what
guys.
scenes are
Everything's
his
set up
'cause
and
they're on
ready.
the right.
I blocked off all the entrances to the egg room except for the XP farm.
Good.
I also put a couple of surprises in place
Sorry.
in case things get messy.
What I
Alright
noticed,
guys,
bad
no
boys,
matter what, we can't.
the particles for this, like they're never right.
Yeah,
They didn't move in certain scenes.
that's any scene like this is one Evan edited. I don't know why. I think his are paused.
Let them get into the egg room.
We
But
all
yeah,
remember
that's-
what happened.
Okay, I just gotta say it right here. I think Hannah had some of the best voice acting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was very impressed. Both when I was recording and when I was editing, I was like, "Wow, this is
What
really
time
good."
did you have to record it, Hannah? Because I had to record at 3 a.m. Bad.
I'm not sure.
That's true. But to be fair, Punk got to record most of his scenes with his person who was in the scenes, Sam, whereas Hannah had to record them, I think, just with me. So you didn't get to bounce lines off of anyone in your scenes.
Yeah.
Happened last time.
But it, like,
I
to
don't.
be fair though,
well,
Punk
the
had to
rest of
record
us remember
really
what
early
happened
in the
last
morning.
time. Bad's
So-
planning something with the egg
Or
room.
late
I
at
just
night.
know
It was one of those two.
And going to the egg room must have something to do with it. We need to keep him from getting in by any means necessary.
Kellyanne's voice acting was
Guys,
the
are you
best,
sure
though.
there isn't another way to deal with this? I just feel like it's going to end badly.
CPK,
I think
listen to me.
CPK
They
did
know
a
what
really
the egg
good
is capable
job,
of, especially
especially
Bad.
since
He has no
his
excuse.
schedule.
If the egg can't be
it was-
destroyed, then it has to
he
be
just
blocked
sent
off
me
and
his
everyone kept away
lines,
from it.
and I think
Bad's putting
he
the
sent me
entire
like a
server in
bunch of
danger by
different
going down there.
I
iterations of
guess
them,
so. I just wish there
I
was another
agree.
way.
and they worked out
Well,
really well.
there
so.
isn't. This is what we have to do. So let's do it.
Oh, and there you guys all run off.
I'm glad that my room was actually used for something because I feel like it looked actually pretty cool.
It did.
Because
It-
that was never used for
Yeah.
anything before.
It's a great meeting room. When we were looking for locations to do it, I was like, okay, I want to use some place of Hannah's because Hannah's kind of like the orchestrator of it.
Mhm.
And then I was like, I went into it and I was like, wow, this would be a really good place to do it. And so we picked it.
Let's hope the XP farm route isn't blocked.
Yeah, that was one of the difficult things about the lines is because it was so many people. Initially, we wanted to get together and do like a manual record of all the scenes. But the problem is that wasn't working with like people's schedules. And I think it still would have just taken too long. So we ended up just doing voice lines. And we did them on an individual basis. So that's where I think some of the little bit of it was just difficult when you're organizing this many people. Getting everybody in the same place to do lines is always going to be difficult. I think in future lore, I'll probably try and do that because I think it works better because you have like feedback to bounce off with someone, right? Which works if everybody's in like the same scene. So in the future, I'll do that, but I still think it worked out fairly well in here for a lot of the scenes. There's some little things that are a little bit off here and there, but this is something that annoys me. I didn't add in the trident sounds in post here. Every time I rewatch this, I would say I'm putting trident sounds right here, but I kept forgetting.
Well, look,
Dang
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, I had no
What?
idea.
Hey!
Yeah,
What are you guys
most
doing
people
here?
didn't.
We're
but
here
I
to stop
wish
you,
I put
Bad.
them in.
Can't let you go down there. It's too dangerous and you know
I'm so
that.
We
upset.
have to try, Aunt. We need to find
It's
out
all
what
ruined
happened to
just
Puffy,
because of
even
that.
if it means going in there.
Mm-mm.
We can't just abandon her.
Why do you really want to go down there, Bad?
I just told you why. Because we have to help Puffy, and going down into that room is our only way of doing that.
So
Again,
keep
we
in
gotta
mind,
go-
guys, a lot of these pauses, right? Like this pause right here.
What are you guys doing
Here,
here?
I'll show you
We're
it.
here to stop you, Bad. We can't let you go down there. It's too dangerous and you know that.
We have to try, Aunt. We need to find out what happened to Puffy, even if it means going in there. We can't just abandon her.
Why do you really?
So a lot of people thought that pause was unintentional, but that's intentional. That's pacing. They're at a face off. They've just had this discussion, right? And they're both all processing. It's like a face off. So that delay in between what Bad says and Hannah says is on purpose. Anyway,
Really want to go down there, Bad?
you'll
I
notice
just told
those
you why. Because
tension
we have to help
building
Puffy,
delays
and going
in
down
different
into
spots.
that room is our only way of doing that.
Really?
But anyway,
Are you sure it's not because you want to release the egg again? Maybe make another deal with it, Bad?
That's crazy, Aunt.
that's more directed at
Why would I do that?
poking
Seriously, Bad? You of all people are saying that?
We're not lying.
We just want to investigate the room and see if the egg had anything to do with Puffy's disappearance.
There is no way Puffy's down
There's
there.
another
The egg is blocked
really
off and
good
it has to stay
tension
that
spot
way.
right here.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah.
Why are you guys trying to
I love
stop
that
us? It's like
And
like
then-
there's something in there you don't want us to see.
Of course there is,
Wow.
Bad. It's
Ah,
called
the
this
music.
giant evil egg that wants to take over the server and kill everyone.
Feel free
Or
to
did you
throw
forget about
questions in
last
chat,
time?
by the way.
Guys, they aren't gonna let us get past. I'll use
Will Skippy have to be revived? I'm gonna answer that
this and get
later.
them away.
Some of
And
the
you two go
tr-
down.
I'll answer questions later.
Yeah, just wait for my signal.
Their parts.
Then run.
What do you want, Ponk? We're not gonna let you guys pass.
Guys, listen. Bad and Aaron are acting really strange.
Also, thank you,
I think
Kurt.
you guys are right.
Of course
Thank
we're
you.
right.
You don't need to rub it in. I just want to keep them away from it.
If you really want to help, then
Psych!
Oh, this is
Go!
one of
Come
Punk's
on,
best
Aaron.
scenes. So, as an explanation, again, anyone who didn't get it, Punk in that scene, he uses a sword with knockback on it to knock everybody away to give us a chance to run down. Your performance with that word "psych" was breathtaking.
Go! We can't let them
Got
get to
him.
the egg.
Thank you, thank you.
Then everybody runs down, and then here we go. This is one of my favorite interactions. Is between you two right here.
Not so fast, Sam.
Get out of the way, Ponk. I don't have time for this.
What's the rush, Sam? You got places to be?
Yes, down there, stopping them from messing with the egg and killing everyone.
You still think the egg is evil, huh?
Did you forget what happened at the banquet? Or when I was trapped down there with that thing by my own friends?
One thing to pay attention in this scene, the shot is filmed in such a way, and the acting and choreography is done in such a way where the players' locations show their power within the scene. So who has the high ground versus who's lower, right? And it shows their dynamic. And that was all on purpose. You can watch it as they move
Get
around.
out of
So
my
right
way.
now,
I'm not gonna let
Honk
you
is
stop.
higher, showing
But I
he
have
has the upper
something
hand.
important to tell you.
But now it flips because
Nothing's
Sam
more
thinks he
important
has
than
the
this.
upper hand. And
Oh,
then
not even Fran?
Fran? What did you do to Fran?
Oh, now
and
you're
then-
interested.
Oh, here we go.
If you did anything to her, I'll
You'll
kill.
what? You'll cut
Now
my
so
arm off
watch.
again.
Watch right here.
Kill me. No, I don't think so. If you so much as lay a finger on me, you'll never see Fran again.
Great performance
hidden
right
her.
here.
And
I
no
love
one will
it.
ever
Honk,
find
you
her
did a
again
great job.
Without me.
How do I know you haven't hurt her already?
You sound so
Oh,
devious.
trust me. She's safe. For now. As long as you keep
So
me
what?
happy.
So he moves
Please,
up.
Honk.
They're now on the
I'm
same
sorry,
level.
Just don't hurt her.
Okay.
Don't hurt her. Let her go.
Oh, this is funny. Listening to you. Begging for your friend's
Sam's
life.
trying to bargain,
Honk,
trying to maintain that
Take off your
equilibrium, and then
Why?
Punk
Don't
knocks
make
him
me
down.
repeat myself.
See?
Drop
So
your
now
weapons
Punk
and the
knocks
armor
him
to the
down,
ground
and
now.
Punk is now has
Okay,
the high ground.
okay,
He has the
okay,
upper
okay, I
hand.
will. Just promise me that you won't do anything to Fran if I do.
You're really not in a position.
I don't know.
to
I
make
just,
demands,
I really
are you,
like
Sam?
that little
It seems like
symbolism
the
there.
tables
Most people
have
probably didn't
finally
notice, but
turned.
Okay. There.
it's
Are
the
you happy
little
now?
things.
Oh, I'm happy, Sam. I'm more than happy.
Okay. Now just take me where Fran is and we can move on from this.
Oh,
Okay.
you think that's it?
Anna, we'll be right back.
You think you can just drop your armor and I'll let you go? No, Sam.
Oh, Sam.
I'm gonna
This-
take my time. I'm gonna savor this.
Yes, that's my favorite line of yours. You're just like, you're ready.
Go, go, go! Come on, Aaron! We have to get down now! Come on, Aaron!
They're on us bad. They're on us bad.
Hurry!
I really like that shot of them right now. And this shot. I just like this for some reason. Closing off in front of the camera.
I blocked the entrance with obsidian. That should buy some time.
There's some ethereal noises you can hear in the background with the egg at this point.
Wait, I thought the egg was in here.
It was. Foolish tried to destroy it, but it got teleported deeper down.
What? So this thing is unbreakable?
I think so.
Oh god, that's not good.
Come on, it's this way.
Transition here. Watch this. I love this transition. Revenge. Alright.
Do you
My
think
favorite.
it's
This is
funny
my favorite part.
putting me
Here
in a
we go.
box, pouring lava on me, splashing me with potions? Do you realize what that did to me? Mentally, physically, nothing will ever come close to what you did to me.
Okay.
So again, for anyone who doesn't know, there's a lot of deep lore between Sam and Punk's interactions here. So Sam took one of Punk's arms, and Punk got it back. If you watched his stream, he got it back by making a deal with the egg. And now this is his plan, getting Sam separated and killing Sam. So obviously Punk's hidden Fran away, and now you've got this face-off where Punk wants to get his ultimate revenge on Sam. And poor Sam he doesn't have anything to do, but he's still clever enough to strategize
I'm sorry,
here.
just-
And you can see what he
really
does.
am. Just please.
Oh, now you'll apologize. Now that you're on the end of my axe, you think you can just say sorry and I'll let you go?
Please.
See right there. Watch
just
this.
do whatever you want to me, but let Fran go.
It's funny. The
Pay
one
attention to
friend
the
you care
redstone
so much
torch.
about,
He's right next
yet
to.
you never go and see them. You keep them locked in a box, just like you did to me. That's
Aw,
all you can do,
poor
Sam.
Punk.
You look up the people around you.
And it's gone.
You end up hurting them because you can't risk seeing them hurt.
A couple people
No.
noticed that while the stream was
No,
going.
you're wrong. I was keeping Fran safe.
Oh, really? How safe is she now, Sam?
You're not gonna hurt Fran.
No. I think after I'm done with
Sam
you,
was coughing
I'll show
because
what
he's
real
injured
pain is.
at this point.
After I'm done with
So
you,
Sam
I'm
is
gonna go kill
mortally
Fran.
wounded
Nice
at this
and
point.
slow.
He's bleeding
Not
out.
Going to hurt Fran.
That's the
Oh, really?
story.
And how do you know that?
Well, how will you kill Fran when you're already dead?
What are you on about now?
And remember, when you use
What?
an ender pearl, you take a little bit of
What?
damage. I'm pretty sure.
Where did he go? Oh, shit.
Love that language. Thankfully, Punk did not swear in his line. I'm very happy about that. Oh, one of my favorite shots right here. The bank is actually gone, by the way. Ripperoni. Anna, weren't you supposed to
Just
start working
because
at the bank?
Sam didn't want to finish it.
Oh yeah, that's the story.
Literally the reason.
Yeah, that's literally the reason. Sam was getting
Sam didn't
tired.
want to finish the damn bank.
He's getting
So
tired of
why don't
building
we
it.
blow it up?
Fran,
He goes back to his house. He's fading in and out of
I'm coming,
consciousness,
Fran. I'll save you.
trying to rescue poor Fran.
Sorry.
This is such a sad
So sorry,
scene.
Fran.
How did he activate the stasis chamber in a chunk
Fran, I'm
that probably
coming.
wasn't loaded?
I'm on my way,
Works
Fran.
differently on the
save
SMP. Oh no, he's dead! Oh no! This was a funny.
I did laugh at this bit.
this was really funny to film, but it's hard to show somebody dying. I think what would have been cool, maybe if I had slash killed the actor right here at this point.
Can I give them like the lore that like they would never have known probably if I don't tell them?
Yeah, go ahead.
So like when we did this recording, I had been awake for like I was pushing like 2 days. I had been awake for a very long time because I'd had a project due the night before, and we had this recording that we wanted to get done. And I had a test the next morning, so I had been up for like a long time. I was exhausted. So you can kind of hear it once you know that in my voice, but I'm curious. I didn't see anyone like saying anything about me sounding like different on on Twitter or anything, but I wondered if people were gonna say something about me like sounding different in this, but no one really did that I saw at least.
Oh, not even Fran?
Yeah, see, most people
Fran?
didn't even notice.
What did you do to Fran?
So British then.
You did sound so British.
Yeah, I sound like
yeah.
Tracer from Overwatch British, bro. Not even Fran.
Not even Fran.
Not even Fran.
Not even Fran.
That's awesome.
Fran? What did you do to Fran?
Oh, now you're interested.
If you did anything to her, I'll kill
This
I think
music.
You'll
You
cut
did
my
such
arm
an
off
amazing job with the
again.
music for
Kill
this
me.
whole thing.
No.
This part especially
don't
though was
think so.
probably. I
If
just
you
remember
so much
watching it and the
as lay a
music like
finger
sucked
on
me
me,
into it.
You'll never
Thank
see
you.
Fran again.
Yeah, I'm
hidden
very,
her, and no
very
one
happy
will
with
ever
how the
find her
music
again
ended up working out.
Without me.
How do I know you haven't hurt her already?
And
Oh,
the
trust me.
It
She's
just
safe.
it builds the
For
tension.
now. As
really
long as you
does.
keep me happy.
And then Punk
Please,
moves
Punk.
up.
I'm sorry. Just don't hurt her. Don't hurt her. Let her go.
Oh, this is funny. Listening to you.
What's the lightning
begging
about?
for your friend's
Just
life.
cinematic.
Punk, I
Subtitles? Can I? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now again, I love this transition. That was my favorite transition.
That is an incredible.
Do you think
like,
it's funny?
You did such a good
Putting
job
me in
with
a
that.
box,
Thank you.
pouring lava on me,
This is
splashing
great.
me with potions?
Right here, I love your
Do you
guys'
realize what
performance
that
in
did
this
to me?
scene.
Mentally,
They're
physically.
like, no, please.
Nothing will ever
The
come
music
close to
again.
what
I
you
just
did
gotta
to
call
me.
out your choice of music is
I'm
literally
sorry,
so
I'm sorry.
perfect.
I
Thank
really
you.
am. Just please.
It was
please.
hard.
Oh,
I
now
listened
you'll
to probably
apologize.
like
Now that you're on the
200
end of my
songs
axe, you
Oh,
think
I
I
find
can
the
believe
just
ones
say
that would
sorry
like
and I'll let
fit
you
with
go?
the scene.
Please.
Epidemic sound for the
Just
win.
do whatever you want to me, but let Fran go.
Wish they had
It's
more
funny.
organ
The
music
one
though.
friend you care so
They
much
did not
about,
have enough.
yet you never go and see them.
Oh my
You
god, I
keep
was
them
muted.
locked in a
I was
box,
talking.
just like you did
Lol.
to me.
Oh no,
That's
Hannah.
all you can do,
Okay,
Sam.
so
You
watch
lock
here,
up the
right here.
people around you. And
That's
you
where
end
I
up
snagged the
hurting
torch.
them because
It
you
was
can't
really
risk
important to
seeing
me
them
that we
hurt.
like actually got that in
No.
the scene because
No,
I
you're
wanted.
wrong.
I think that's a key part of like
I
how my
was
character
keeping
like
Fran safe.
functions, where he would
Oh,
like plan that
really?
out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How safe is
Exactly.
she now,
It
Sam?
rewatching this, your character looks so sneaky. You lead him into the place.
Fran.
You
No.
grab the
Uh-huh.
torch,
I think after I'm done
and then
with
you
you
execute
I'll show
your
what
plan.
real pain is.
Right.
It's so
After
awesome.
I'm done with you,
I
I'm
agree.
gonna go kill Fran. Nice and slow.
You're not going to hurt Fran.
Oh really? And how do you know that?
Well, how will you kill Fran when you're already dead?
What are you on about now? What?
Uh,
What?
And there it
Where did
is.
he go? You know, when we were filming this scene, I didn't actually know it was gonna explode, and that was my actual reaction, guys. It was terrifying.
It was. Now, so Sam, do you want to
The
tell
bank
us?
is dead.
What was so? Punk gave the reason. You said you didn't want to build the bank anymore.
Wait,
So-
pause it. What did he say the reason was?
He said you didn't want to build the bank
Wait.
anymore. Is that accurate?
Pause.
Wait, pause it. Pause it for a second.
Uh-oh.
So Pong said that I didn't want to build the bank anymore, and that's why I wanted to blow it up.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
He said that. He snitched.
Um,
Obviously, the real reason is because it fit the story so well.
Right. Well, I think there's one of those things where like my character is kind of like an onion, where like some people know a lot about my character and some people don't. But I think if you pull like down into like a really deep part of my character, a lot of people would see that. You know, back before when I started building the bank, my character would have really cared about like trying to build the bank for the betterment of like the rest of the world. But nowadays my character is like becoming more and more like isolated and like alone. So like he doesn't think about that as much. And like wouldn't care about it as much. So like, and in the moment when Fran is like in danger, he would 1,000,000,000% like sacrifice the bank like that he doesn't really care about anymore to save Fran, I think. So that was my like angle on like why I
Sorry,
was
Sam.
happy for the bank to get blown up. I mean, obviously, I have been lacking on finishing the bank. But yeah. I mean, I think it's a natural thing for like I think it's what my character would have done. You know what I mean? Like usually whenever I try and think or like plan out like my lore for my character, I kind of try to like literally imagine that like I am like my character, right? And like what I would do like with all the information that I have at the moment, like what you would be willing to do and that kind of thing. So there you go. That's why I was down with the bank to be blown up.
Yeah. That makes sense. You're an onion.
Yup.
Onion emojis, chat. Onion emojis.
Hey, Fran,
We do have
Okay,
onion
Fran,
emojis.
The
chat.
music is so good here.
Yeah. This
sorry.
fade in and out effect
So sorry, Fran.
is pretty neat. It took a little bit longer.
I'm
You
coming.
can see it like your
I'm on my
vision
way, Fran.
blurs as you close your eyes. I
Save
really
you.
like how this turned out.
It turned out so good. You did an amazing
save
job
you,
with
Fran.
that.
Thank you. And then you
I'm so sorry.
walk down here and you die.
Oof.
And you're either dead or you're doing like CrossFit or something.
One or the
I'm
other.
sorry,
one or the
I
other.
did laugh at this bit, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is pretty hard to like like achieve. Like, in
Yeah,
Minecraft,
how do you
know what I
achieve
mean?
someone fell over dead? I should have just like, maybe I would have, if I had done it differently, I would have either slash killed you there, or had you like crawl, come to a stop, and then kill you while the camera's on you, so people see you like die. Maybe I would have done that differently, but I think
maybe,
it came
but-
out okay.
Yeah, I mean the message gets across. I also think this scene is really like gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Fran. Fran's gone, locked away
Fran's
forever.
never gonna be found again.
Hopefully Punk didn't like suffer any head trauma and like forgets where he hit Fran. That would be terrible, guys. If
I hit
that
Fran in a
happened,
volcano.
The egg reveal with the organ.
Oh,
this is
I
the organ.
like this shot. This shot was nice. And the monologue at the end.
Oh yeah. Oh, the ending monologue is so good.
Bad, look over there. It's Puffy.
Puffy? Puffy! We're
Poor
here to
Puffy.
rescue you!
Why isn't she speaking?
I don't know. This must be why they didn't want us coming down here. They've been keeping Puffy here all along.
We need to get her down. The others could be here any second.
Ha! Found you. You guys aren't getting away with this. Oh my... Puffy? What have you guys done to her?
Us? What do you mean? What did you do to her? We just found her like this.
I knew it. I knew you were working with the egg. This is the red banquet all over again.
Us? We're not working with the egg. You are. You were the one trying to keep us from finding her down here.
No, Bad. You're not turning this on us. You're the one who's always been obsessed with the egg. You're the one who tried to take over the entire server. You partnered this thing again, admit it.
That's rich coming from the two of you. You guys were just as involved with the egg as I was.
And we paid for it. I lost my life, Bad, and what did you lose? Nothing. You got to walk away losing nothing, Bad. And now you're involved with this thing again?
Don't try to blame this on me, Aunt. I had nothing to do with this. We
Aunt.
found your pick in Puffy's house.
That's hilarious.
How did that get there, huh? Last time I was here, there was no hole in that ceiling. Seems to me like you dug that.
Bad, I didn't do anything. Stop trying to spin us around. You probably planted that stupid pickaxe. Besides, we caught you red-handed.
No, we caught you red-handed. You're the one who's corrupted.
Guys, wait. Guys, this is crazy. We all care about Puffy. Why are we
CPK
fighting
is
like
such
this?
a peacemaker.
CPK, we care about Puffy, but they don't. They've been taken over by the egg. They put Puffy in a cage.
But they said they didn't do it. What if they're telling the truth?
You
Aw.
believe them?
I think you did a
How?
really
You know
amazing
what we
job
found
with
down here. We
this
already
like
have
dynamic
Evans, Bad,
that
and Punk
happens
visited the
with
egg room
like
before.
an entity that's like kind of able to control people like this. I
Mhm.
think that you like showed that in such an interesting way here, where like it's impossible, I think, at this exact moment for the audience to know like who's in the right and who's in the wrong. You know what I mean?
Yes. And
which
that's
I think
like
is very crucial for like what you're doing here with this story.
Yes.
And I think
every
you did such a good
and
job with that.
that's what I wanted is, and I saw a lot of people really weren't sure who's guilty and who's innocent. And I really wanted that to be the focus of the whole thing. I wanted people to, right up until the very end, not necessarily be sure of what's going on. But I also wanted it to be, if you went and rewatched it, there would be things sprinkled throughout that would sort of give you a hint. And there's a big hint in that. Why is there items and stuff from everybody sprinkled everywhere like that? Why does it almost look like a setup? And I think Punk was sort of the big one that a lot of people really thought that Punk was the one orchestrating the whole thing. Which makes sense based on like how things are set up. But why would Punk leave like his bandages down there?
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was-
not that dumb.
yeah, it's a shocking ending, but it's one that isn't like totally out of left field, I thought.
Right.
And
Right. Well, I think that's also important for like the story as well, that like the ending needs to like also make sense. You know what I mean?
yes. And it's hard to, we were originally going to do actually input a little bit of mind control in, like, and have some people actually be controlled. But we changed that up a little bit because it just, when I was going to do the editing, I wanted to rewrite the editing, and I got some help from Ruris to rewrite it. Thank you, Ruris. It was a huge help. Yeah, shout out to Ruris, who gave me a huge help and was the best assistant writer. Thank you very much. But the mind control aspect, it felt a little bit hollow when we were in the thing, and so we changed up the ending. And I think the new ending worked way better than what the other thing would have done, because it's hard, like so in most of the Dream SMP lore, right? The lore is about, like, the villain is someone else, right? With their own thoughts, emotions, things like that. The egg, for most of this time, has just been this inanimate object, right? It's sort of an ethereal entity. And so it's hard to make people feel something towards what is essentially just blocks, right?
Right.
And so that's where I think the way we went about it worked perfectly in making people, like, not just, like, see this thing, but fear this thing as well. Anyway, Punk got 2 arms to the person who asked. He got 2 arms again by making a deal with the egg. He did a lore stream. You should go check it out on his Twitch. It's really good.
Yeah, but he didn't, Bad. Just
Bad
say you
and
hate
Punk
me.
have been nice to
I'm
me.
sorry.
They were the first people I met.
Bad and
they
Punk.
took me around. They showed me all the builds. They told me the rules.
Now,
they told me,
just for the record, chat, we took a few liberties with some things. Okay, like Sam dying slowly from a blood loss wound. This upcoming scene, I saw people commenting about that. Guys, we took some artistic liberties. Yeah, getting one shot in full netherite from a head wound isn't gonna happen.
not to go down here from the very
but
beginning, and I know they wouldn't do that.
He was
unless they
also
had a
hit in the
good reason
back.
to.
So I mean,
Bad says he's not
again,
involved with the
artistic
egg,
liberties.
then I want
Most
to believe
people
him.
weren't bothered by it.
You
I
weren't
saw a
here for
couple
what happened
people
last time
were
this thing
that,
got
so
out.
I
People
understand.
died, a lot of people, all because of this thing. It's pure evil, and we can't risk everyone's lives again. It tried to kill off the whole server, and if we don't stop it now, it could do it again.
This is great.
I know the egg is dangerous, and I know we have to stop it. I just don't think that we have to tear our friendships apart to do that. If
Here
we
it
just stop
comes.
and listen, we could.
CPK! No, CPK!
Aunt Frost, why?
I can't do this again. If CPK isn't with us, then he's against us, and I can't allow that.
Amfrost! He was our friend! How could you?
I'm not gonna let you help that thing, Bad. I'm not risking any more corruption and lies. I'm gonna stop this here and now.
I'm gonna kill you, Ant! Ah!
This fight was edited by Evan.
Why? How
Great
could
job,
you?
Evan.
He was our friend!
And you're my friend too, Bad, but you're trying to bring the egg back and I can't let you.
Why can't you listen to me? I told you, I have nothing to do with the egg. I even found a way to resist its effects.
From who, Sam Bucket? He's a figment of your imagination, Bad. Some crazy monster that no one else has seen told you iron was the egg's weakness, and you expect us to believe you? Even if you don't realize it, you're being
And
controlled
Sam
right
pulled
now,
out all
Bad.
this. Or,
Do you
sorry,
think
Amp
I'd
pulled out
know
all
if
the
I was
stops
being
right here.
controlled?
No,
He really
and I'm not
did.
taking any chances. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
kill you
was
and break its
a
control
really
here and
good
now.
Well,
performance.
good luck with that.
This is like Ant and I are actually fighting right there. That was great. And then, so this scene was a little difficult to record. Evan did a great job showing the back and forth.
You can't beat me, Aaron.
Funny. I was about to say the same thing to you.
I'm
Optifine
surprised to see
Kate
you siding
is
with
showing
Bad on
there.
this. Aren't you and Tommy friends? You know he hates this thing, right?
Don't bring Tommy into this. He has nothing to do
I don't
with
know
this.
whose kid
Bad
that
hates
is.
things too.
Everyone
you guys
listen.
are just wrong, and you're not listening to us.
Go ahead. Wait, what?
Oh,
Hannah?
I said that's not my Optifine cape.
Yeah, I don't know whose Optifine cape that was. That was one of the actors. Evan, you forgot to turn off Optifine capes.
He was the one who infected everyone with the
I
egg
can't believe
last time.
I
Who
didn't even
infected
notice the
me.
cape till
He's the one who
now.
trapped
I
all
can't
of our
believe
friends
that.
at the Red Banquet, and he tried to kill them all. I
This
betrayed
was
some of
really
my
good, though,
closest
what Evan
friends,
did
all
here.
because I
Ah.
trusted him.
Even
Nice
if he was
shots.
corrupted before, he's not now. You're just blaming him for your mistakes, Anna.
Maybe, but at least I'm admitting to them. I see the danger that the egg brings, the death and destruction
This
it leaves
is
in its
such a
wake.
good
It
conversation.
can warp minds, Aaron, and it's already taken his. Why else would Bad want to come down here?
We only came down to see if the egg had anything to do with what happened to Puffy, Hannah.
Oh yeah? And how was Bad so sure that the egg had anything to do with Puffy?
Because there were vines growing in her house.
And how did those vines get there? Bad's been leading all of us on from the start. Once again, he's tricked us into coming down here.
I don't believe you.
Interesting question. BBH, did you intentionally parallel the egg's vines spreading with the deep dark skulk and how death causes growth? No, I did not do that on purpose. But that's interesting how that does parallel, because death does cause growth with the egg vines. So that's interesting. Like, the egg does need people to die is sort of the thing.
I wouldn't do something like that.
But how do you know?
Oh yeah,
Look, Aaron, I
happy
don't wanna
birthday,
fight
George,
you.
by the
I
way,
don't
for anyone
want
who
any
doesn't
more
know, it's
deaths.
George's
If
birthday.
you really think Bad is corrupted, we can go get him and Ant
Woo!
and talk this out.
He
and
was
we can
born
settle this
today.
peacefully.
Really?
Let's
Yes,
go.
really. Now come on. We have to get out of this room before this thing brainwashes us.
Hannah's
won't you
doing the
trust
big
me,
ol'
Ant? If
Uno
you didn't have
reverse
anything to
right
do with
there.
Puffy, then why can't you believe that I didn't either?
I can't trust you, Bad. After the banquet, I just can't risk it. Maybe you aren't infected by the egg, and maybe I am. But I can't risk it either
Oh,
way.
my
Just
keep
killing
is
you
showing
after
there
you can
too.
so be it.
Fine. And I guess I'll have to kill you too.
Fun fact, by the way, everybody. Ant and I actually killed him in that scene. Like when we were filming it, I killed
Aw.
him
Puffy.
on accident. It
Do you
was
have
funny.
any blocks to stack up to her?
No. All I've
Okay,
got was
this is
obsidian.
great.
I already used that to...
Oh,
Hannah!
Aaron,
Hannah,
no!
you said...
Sorry,
Hannah
kid,
betrays
I'm not letting
Aaron.
this egg win again, even if it means killing you.
Hannah! Hannah!
So you can hear him taking hits right here. He's getting chopped down. He got injured and now he's taking the death blows. Oh, he's mortally wounded.
Hannah, no!
We should watch that part again.
Bad.
What is
Thank
wrong
you.
with you?
I'm sorry.
Sam, unmute.
I'm sorry.
Hannah, no!
What the muffin? What?
Thank you.
It's legendary. It's
muffin.
legendary.
It's so
legendary.
like it's so good. To be fair, I probably goofed up in editing. I think what I should have done is I should have pitched it up higher, right? And faded off quicker. That way it would have sounded more like a scream and less like ah. But that's my bad. It came out really funny though, and a lot of people thought
It's
that was
pretty hard
such a
to
funny
act
moment.
that. You'd have to like have your mic and go like, ah.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It's really hard to like just like scream in a way that's
it's
not gonna
hard.
just
It's
pique
like
your mic.
it's yeah. yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's the real limiting thing is like not only is it like hard to even do that, it's also like you're using a mic like in your room. You know what I mean? It's not like you're in a
Exactly.
studio or something where like you can maybe get like better recordings.
Yeah, it was really funny though.
Bad. Thank you.
I'm getting pretty good at that.
Bad.
That's a callback
I
to
saw.
punching
They've
Skeppy
gone
in Lala.
crazy. And tried to
Come
kill
here,
me
Lucy.
too. I didn't want to kill him, but
Oh, that's gonna
here,
stop barking
take
if
this
I'm
health
not
potion.
careful.
Thanks.
Come on. Oh my goodness. We can talk about this later. Let's get Puffy out of here while we still can. I don't know how long Punk can hold Sam off.
Wait. Bad.
Hmm? What is it, Aaron?
Before we go, can I ask the egg a question?
What?
You said we shouldn't come down here again, but
Oh no,
if this is
Aaron,
my only
don't do it.
chance, I want to ask where my parents are.
Oh my
Aaron.
gosh.
No! You can't! This thing is pure evil!
But it can give you what you want, can't it? They said
Oh,
that's why
yeah.
you sided with it.
Someone noticed a continuity error, by the way, back here. Me walking in on screen without a helmet. Right here.
Yeah,
There's a
here.
continuity error. Just ignore it. So Aaron wants
What
to
if
make
this
a
thing
deal
goes,
with,
what happens
or
with that?
ask
What if
the
this
egg
is
a
the last
question
chance I have
and
to
try and
find
make
you?
a
Surely
deal with them.
Let me do this. I need this bad.
Aaron, no! You can't trust this thing. Even if it knew, the egg is a liar. It only wants destruction. It might tell you the truth, but it won't give you what you want. It'll just hold it just out of reach over and over until everything is destroyed.
But maybe if I could trick it?
It won't be worth it, Aaron. Don't trust the egg.
Bad. I just my parents, you know, I came here seeking friendship and you're a great friend, Bad, but I need to find my parents. I just can't stop until I find them.
Aaron, I know you want to find your parents. I do. I understand what it's like to have something that you really want to find out. I get it, and I promise you, when we leave, I will help you look for them, no matter how long it takes.
You promise?
Yes, I promise.
The captions.
I guess
I
we
will
can-
help you look for a bill.
No! Aaron!
Oh no. This scene is great. The
Puffy?
reveal.
But why? We came to save you! This can't be happening. You need to snap out of it. Puffy, snap out of it.
Oh, this is one of my favorite shots right here. Who let her out? Puffy was never really trapped. Because Puffy's mind controlled by the egg. She's possessed by it at this point.
For eons I have waited, watched, grown.
Thousands of years trapped deep below as the hourglass spun
Oh, that was amazing. He did so good.
You were my
Yeah, thank you. PDL edited this shot, and he did such a good job. Thank you, PDL. Red's voice acting here was so flipping good.
but it was never enough. Again and again, they would rise against me. Your heroes, your saviors. Some could be seduced with power, with promises of fortune, of conquest, of love. Yet each time, my plans were ruined.
Sam Bucket.
And my servants ripped from my grasp. I've come close. So close. And yet, if only from the beginning I'd understood.
This is a great shot right here. PDL did so good at these.
You are ruled by hatred, by fear. How quickly heroes turn on each other.
Red did such a good job with these. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It like literally gives me chills, like his voice.
Yeah. When I sent him the script and he sent me his lines, I was genuinely like, I was listening to them and I was like, whoa, these are so good. He sent me three takes.
You can just like tell that like there like he had like emotion in them while he was saying them. You know what I mean? Like you can like feel it like as he's like reading them. It's so good. It's amazing.
Yes. Puffy did the first like handful of lines. We only used the first one for the transition. But even Puffy's reading of the poor Puffy only had like one or two lines in this. But Puffy did a great job too. We cannot disregard Puffy, especially.
No, Puffy did a great job.
Go
Especially,
watch.
like, setting in a lot.
Yeah, go watch Puffy's last lore stream, guys. It was really, really good.
I think it was really good, and it had some great moments in it.
Yeah, you can see the moment where Puffy gets knocked into that room, which we did not include in the recap, but you can go see that. It's a great scene.
Not realizing that each step brought me one step closer to freedom. And yet, of all your so-called friends, you never spared a thought. The one closest to you of all. So many moons ago, he came to me. In fear, in desperation, in fear.
PDL, so that effect there, that was a great effect. That was on a server. And you can see the skin transition mid-walk. That was so cool. Oh.
It's epic.
Yeah, PDL did really, really good.
You're Scappy. Your friend. You
And of course, I can't not say thank you and a shout out again to Ruiz, who helped so much with a lot of the writing, and especially the egg speech. Thank you, Ruiz. You're an amazing assistant writer / co-editor.
so protective of you. So loyal.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, look, he's planting everything.
He could not save you.
Call back to how the vines are spread.
So angry. So afraid, yet ready to make a deal. Did you really think a single death would free you from me? My control, and the simple swing of his blade. You are mine.
Yeah, the captions are a little off right
You've
here.
always been mine. Since the beginning, since the very first moment we met. But I can be persuaded. What he offered, I accepted. So I released you. Your life, your freedom, in exchange for theirs. Until now, I have waited, watched. And when the perfect moment came, when I found you all gathered, I called to him. And to keep you free, he did as I bid.
Oh no, Skeppy, don't do it.
Into my soil, the perfect items, plant-like seeds to
Captions are so off, chat.
like moths to the flame, you all followed. Your fears so easily turning friend into foe. Never once thinking of another's hand at work. Now, you are all that's left. You, who were never meant to be here, who he tried to save, yet led to me still by your own folly. It doesn't matter. Free or not, you're still mine. You'll serve me until your last breath. Not that it'll be long now.
So, I'll just give a quick explanation for this scene. This scene was edited by PDL, but so an explanation is the egg's control can be freed by being killed, but not always. And the bigger of a tie the egg has on you, the more difficult it is to be freed from the egg. You feel me? So, Skeppy kills me at the end of the Red Banquet, and it frees me from the egg's control, but not completely. And he realizes this, so he goes down to the egg, and he makes a deal with the egg, right? I'll trade you something in exchange for releasing Bad completely from the egg, from your control, right? So the egg agrees, releases Bad, but only if Skeppy fulfills his end of the bargain. And this is why Bad is not mind-controlled at all through any of this, okay? So then at some point, the egg realizes there's a great opportunity to get what it wants, so it uses Skeppy to plant items, punch Puffy set everything up. So Puffy gets punched into the room by Skeppy. That is who punched Puffy in. Basically trades everybody in exchange for Bad's freedom from the egg. And that's why at the beginning of the whole stream, Bad mentions that Skeppy said to promise not to go to the egg, because Skeppy didn't want Bad to go down there because he wanted everybody else well, he didn't necessarily want everybody to go down there and take it out. He just didn't want Bad to go down, right? If the egg's plan didn't work out, that was fine for Skeppy, but the main point of it was he didn't want Bad to go down. That's why he said that line. So, big full recap for everybody, just in case everybody doesn't know. It's not that Skeppy was trying to get everybody killed. He just had to do what the egg wanted in exchange for freeing his best friend. Anyway, there you go. That whole is recap.
Sounded like you said best friend, but you meant to say BF?
Yeah, no, we're saying the same thing, best friend. Basically, Skeppy planted everything. He planted the pick. The only thing he didn't plant was the bottle that BadBoyHalo left, the apple juice container. That was not planted by him. He wasn't trying to get Bad to go down. So, and he didn't plant Fran's collar. Fran's collar was never planted. That was Ponk's doing. Ponk just, he just baited.
I was just using the chaos.
Anyway.
I've waited.
Here we go.
Waited so long. And now, with no heroes left, with none to stand against me.
Oh no.
Final sacrifice. Your fear, your anguish, your screams, the song of your end, and my beginning.
So you see Bad taking damage. He's so distraught at the whole situation, but you don't necessarily see Bad die. But anyway, I'm just saying, you see bad, take a lot of damage. Now, here we go to the end credits. So these shots were done by Evan. Thank you, Evan. Set design might be missing. There might be some names missing. I apologize to anyone's name is missing. We tried to get everybody. And yep, that is the egg hatching, by the way. So the egg does, in fact, hatch. That's it. The egg is officially hatching.
Ooh, omelet time.
Hopefully this is not people in chat's first time saying this. You need to go watch the whole thing, guys, uninterrupted. And while you're watching it, you should go check out some of the Eggpire merch. Hashtag ad. Hashtag BadBoyHalo merch at badboyhaloshop.com. Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, dude.
I guess you're
Any
welcome.
final comments, thoughts, impressions?
Listen, I think the only part where I was like, I wasn't doing well was the but I felt like I did okay for the rest of the lines. Like
fine,
I feel
fine. I'll say it. I don't know where Hannah sampled that bird from, but that bird deserves way more money than what it got.
Oh wait, I gotta show this. We can't. What?
It's one thing if like someone makes fun of you on Twitter.
like what is that?
I'm sorry. I just thought it would fit so well, and it did. It fit so well.
The thing is, it looks like that bird could literally be saying that. Its mouth like matches up with the zoom and everything.
You are vile. No, you're vile. You're vile.
It's actually perfect. It's so perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.